An exciting feature of Simtheory is the screen sharing ability. What this allows you to do is share either your entire screen or a specific window on your computer, which will allow the AI to see what you see and work with you as a companion. On mobile, this allows you to share your camera, either the one facing you or the one facing out, and allow it to identify what's going on in the real world and ask it questions. Today, I'm going to be demonstrating the version on your computer where you can share a window and you can have this open all day and have the AI assisting you on whatever you're working on. So I thought a good example might be to share a university lecture. Let's say we're studying for uni and we're watching a lecture, or this might apply in your business where you're watching an online presentation and you aren't fully familiar with the material and you'd like a companion to sort of help you understand what's going on. So I'm just going to start this lecture playing, and you can see that I've already enabled the screen sharing for Simtheory. So what I could say is something like, what is the significance of these images? Oh, let's go back because I wanted to focus on these ones here. So what's the significance of these images? And I'll just mute this guy so he doesn't bother us. And so you'll see it says on the left, there's a black and white image of a grave from the early dynastic period found in Iraq. This grave likely represents the thing, blah, blah, blah. These archaeological findings are significant because they provide physical evidence that corroborates some of the funeral practices and beliefs delivered in the Epic of Gilgamesh. And so you can see, even though this slide really only contains these two images in this thing, we've got this full analysis by the AI, which we can now use for our assignment. And I could say something like, if I wanted to write a paragraph about this for my essay with the topic, did olden days people care about death? What should I write? Let's see what it comes up with. Here you go. So it's a little bit more formal than my thing. Archaeological evidence from ancient Mesopotamia, as shown on the lecture slide in the Epic of Gilgamesh, strongly suggests that people in the olden days did indeed care deeply about death and the treatment of the deceased. The images depict findings from the early dynastic period. So you can see that by working with the screen share, I'm rapidly able to construct image using both the AI model's knowledge and what it's seeing to help me. So let's go a little bit further. And we'll see here that we have a slide that's written in another language, a language that I don't really know. It says Babylonian, so this may be putting the model to the test. But let's see how it goes. What does this text say? And we'll see if it's able to understand what it is. It's written in Babylonian cuneiform using the Latin alphabet. Can you translate it? Maybe it can't. It seems difficult. I think I'm really putting it to the test here. It doesn't look like it can. The text is in transliterated Babylonian, which is a complex ancient language that requires specialized knowledge. Okay, so it wasn't able to do that, but it was able to recognize the language, which is good. Okay, so let's go back because I saw something interesting there that I wanted to show. So here we've got the end of the poem. And so we see this here. And I was wondering, can you please rewrite this poem as a gangster rap? So I've asked the model to rewrite this poem shown on the screen share as a gangster rap, and it's refused to do that because it's saying I can't reproduce or rewrite copyrighted material. So I thought this was a good opportunity to show you where switching models can actually help. So if I now switch, I was using Claude 3.5 Sonnet. If I now switch to GPT-4o, which is the multi-model version of OpenAI's model, we'll see if I ask it the same question if it's able to do it. Now, what I'm going to do is actually start a new chat. The reason being is that the models tend to, because they have access to the conversation so far, they tend to say, well, if they've refused before, they're going to refuse again, even if it's a different model. So I'm going to start again. And we'll see I need to re-enable my screen share for the new chat, which I'll just quickly do. And so now it has access to the same poem. And let's see if GPT-4o is a bit more cooperative in helping me. Perfect. Straight away, it's obliged. Yo, use Shanby, climb up Uruk's wall, take a stroll, check the foundation, see the brick, they on a roll. Were they fired in an oven, baked like a hot stove? 7 sages laid the base. Yeah, they got that groove. I don't know. I'm no rapper, but that's decent. And so you can see that by screen sharing, you're not having to like copy and paste this text, which you can't do anyway because it's a video. You're able to do creative things with it, take notes for your assignment and things like that. And there's a lot of different cases where you're just working throughout the day and you just want to say, you know, what should I do next? What's the next step here? Like, for example, on this screen, should I take notes on this screen for my uni assignment? And we'll see what it says to that. So here we go. Here are some key points you might want to note. Theme, search for meaning, transformation, and things like that. So this is capable of doing this on anything you can possibly share on your screen. Complex articles, images. It can actually understand what it sees. So the screen sharing is an incredibly powerful way to have an AI companion that just works with you throughout the day. If you'd like to try it, it's available in Simtheory. You just go to simtheory.ai and sign up, and you'll be able to use the screen sharing as I'm demonstrating here.